A typical 10-person data team of scientists, analysts, engineers will cost a minimum of several $1 million per year between salaries, tools, platforms, compute. And so the natural question is, what do we get back? What does the investment yield? And the answer is, no one knows because it's unmeasurable. Of course, this is the natural question you would ask after any investment, or even better yet, before you make the investment, you would pose these questions. But ironically, with data, we've become quite lazy and complacent about posing this question. What's the actual incremental value? We've decided to just use platitudes instead about the value of data and being data driven. When you think of it, much of this data spend actually emerged in this period after the financial crisis of '08. It was a low interest rate environment. Companies like Netflix were parading their wins with big data investments. And a lot of companies sort of jumped in based on a fear of missing out, reflexively jumped in and have continued to invest without being very specific about the capabilities they're trying to greenlight. So I'm expecting a pretty significant contraction in data spend, in terms of team size, number of teams, project portfolio, tools, platforms, etc. I think it's going to be really a lot smaller going forward. And this will be painful, but we need to get some of the inefficiency out of this system and really rethink the way in which we do enterprise data. Now, a lot of people will probably blame this downsizing on AI, and that's certainly a component, but I actually would say it's because we've been doing this for decades now, and there's an overwhelming sense of inefficiency that we haven't quite gotten to where we wanted to get to. And there's frustration. Wherever there's a data team, there's also frustration from the stakeholders. And so I think we're going to see a lot of things change. We're really entering a new era of enterprise data.